Hello everybody. Before we get into what we're going to talk about, I just wanted to let y'all know you can expect a whole lot more Browns draft content and draft content in general. Talking with my guy from the Sports Sanctuary tonight. Look forward to that. That video should be out either tonight or tomorrow at some point. And then me and Cam will be talking to the Cleveland Pulse podcast guys once again. And then more potentially to come later. So we're trying to set that up. So stay tuned for plenty more there, as well as stuff myself. And me and Cam might do our own things at some point. But anyway, so let's get into what we're going to talk about. Des Bryant posted a video on Twitter that kind of went viral of Odell Beckham Jr. running a vertical, just running straight. And he looked great, and Des Bryant was basically saying, I'm paraphrasing, but he was saying, OBJ looks great and this is going to be his best year. Listen, this is the last year of the experiment of Odell Beckham Jr. It is. We talk about this all the time. He's a great talent, love him. I personally would want nothing more than him to work out and be a superstar here in Cleveland. We need that true number one receiver, and I think Odell Beckham Jr. can be that. But the reality is, I have a friend who, for the longest time, I just couldn't believe, that he was really my friend, because he's so much better than me in every single way, and he really just has no business, being friends or even talking to somebody like me. I think this is kind of the same thing with Baker. Baker, I think, is just the OBJ. There's just no way that OBJ is his receiver. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't see him as, another weapon. He sees him as, oh my gosh, I got to do everything I can to make this guy like me, get him the ball, force feed him. It's kind of like, with my friend, it was just kind of like, I can't, I don't know why. Like, I don't know why you would be friends with me. I'm not good enough for you. And I think for Baker, it's not that he's not a good enough quarterback despite all the jokes. That's not where I'm going here. I think it's Baker's like, well, you're so good, you're such a superstar, I've got to do this for you. I got to get you the ball. And to me, that's a huge problem. And I think Baker really, honestly, he needs to just find his balls and say, listen, you know what? I'm the quarterback of this team. I'm supposed to be the leader for the future. If you're not open, don't ask for the ball, because I'm not throwing it to you. We got so many guys on this team that can get the job done. And I can't put my job on the line because of trying to make you happy. And listen, if Baker is successful, the team will be successful. It's not necessarily the same with OBJ, because if OBJ is successful, that could mean so many different things. Because OBJ was successful in a lot of ways last year. The Cowboys game, great. But was that through the air? No. It was a lot of, sweeps and stuff, or trick plays. So, to me, when you look at this whole situation, we've been told so many times, this is my year. I'm going to be healthy. I'm going to take this game over again. When OBJ came into the league, after that Sunday night Cowboys game where he made the catch of a lifetime, everybody knew the name Odell Beckham Jr. from then on. And he's, to me, I think overall talent, he's one of the most talented receivers in the league. I think he is more talented than a Stephon Diggs or somebody like that. I think he's more talented than a Michael Thomas. But the problem is the production is nowhere near those guys. The production, and it's a health thing, because he hasn't been on the field, he hasn't been available. And he's just, it's a rough situation because of the fact that the Browns have to make a decision soon. They need to decide, is OBJ going to be their guy long term? Because you can't hold on to both him and Landry contract-wise. So we'll see. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think this is the year OBJ finally figures it out? And we'll see you in the next one.